That feeling when you've done 5 takes of the same shot and keep getting like flies and mosquitoes in your eye. I'm just saying. Anyway, 2021 may be the year of travel, but I'll tell you what it also is. It is the year of homecoming. This week we are in Southeast Tennessee because Anna, my oldest daughter, she's having her baby shower. So it's a homecoming of sorts, and boy, have we been homesick to see the old homestead and to see the family. Boy, I've missed the faces in this video so very much. So as you're looking around this video, just remember these are people that I love, people that I care so much about, and I've missed them so much. I mean, yeah, I get to see them sometimes, but it's not the same. Anytime you leave home, you're leaving some of the best parts of yourself behind, and that's painful, it hurts. But hey, it's a part of life, and it's a part of following your destiny and what God has in front of you. Am I right? Am I right? Never mind the burgers. Onion, tomato. So this is a year for homecomings. And so listen, you gotta expect a little drama. People grow, people change, people have different political views, and you're gonna bump into that at the family reunions. And here's what I say, if there's not a little bit of drama around your family table, your family's kind of boring.
Well, the party's on Friday.
I know, but you know, you just never know.
No, we can't talk about that because I need stuff that is on coming to that party.
I mean, really, families that don't have any kind of drama? Shallow, boring. Let's be real. I mean, come on. Maybe I'm just justifying a bunch of drama. I don't know, but that's my opinion. Argue with me in the comments.
Heather. You can't post this though, okay?
Trying to learn my new camera in this gigantic universe. You know, my son and his friends were able to do this kind of stuff when they were like literally 9, 10 years old. I'm like 47 and just now learning how to do green screens, and I'm fascinated. Drama isn't always bad. I mean, I try to avoid drama when possible, but it's not all bad. Some drama is fun, entertaining. And our family is loud. We interrupt each other, we tell jokes, we laugh at the table, hysterically even. I'm just gonna end up using it. I think it's good for digestion, because we like to eat anyway. So guess what? We do a lot of laughing because we do a lot of eating, and we seem to always be laughing while we eat. We compete for airtime. We interrupt. We step on each other's conversation. And I love it. Every single second of it. Man, I am looking forward to more homecomings in 2021. How about you? Are you planning a homecoming in 2021? I'm asking for a friend. And of course, there are things that you don't miss. Like, I don't miss the heat. We're here towards the latter part of May, and it's already getting sticky. And of course, I don't miss the amount of mosquitoes. There are mosquitoes everywhere. You can literally stand out here a minute and get swarmed by mosquitoes. I have forgotten in the past 3 years how often I've applied insect repellent every time I go outside here in Southeast Tennessee, whereas it's not as much of a problem where we live in Virginia. I mean, there's things we miss about home, and there's things that we can do without. And for me, it's the heat, humidity, and mosquitoes of Southeast Tennessee. Hey, you're loving that view, aren't you? Yeah, but that's not for this week. That's for next week. That's why you got to make sure that you're subscribed, because listen, I've got an amazing video coming out, a return to Chattanooga Skyway. Make sure you're subscribed and that you click the bell for notifications, because it's Chattanooga Skyway next week. Okay, for the record, I want one of those. That's not even on the topic here. But let me tell you about this acreage here. My mother and my stepdad Dennis, I'm telling you something, man, they run this place like a state park. There's a whole lot of acreage here, let me tell you. But it is super clean. The trails, the walking paths, the four-wheeler, the side-by-side paths, they're immaculate. And there's so much scenery. They baby every single square inch of this acreage. And it reminds me of a state park. A lot of my early videos on this channel were filmed on this acreage. I didn't know what I was doing, not that I know what I'm doing now. Hey, I'm Bill Marion with the Nose for Life. Listen, we have a Facebook page now that I am at. But a lot of our videos were filmed here. A video about mosquitoes that didn't get a whole lot of play back then. True video, a facts video kinda. You need to protect yourself when you're outdoors from mosquitoes and thunder and lightning. I'm getting out of here. I'm about to drive like a bat out of a cave. There's lightning and thunder falling everywhere. I don't know if thunder actually falls. I know that it rolls, but I don't think it falls. Lightning strikes, thunder rolls. Garth Brooks had a song about that. Speaking of... But time improves forests like this because they're well maintained. I'm telling you, it's absolutely beautiful. These trees are gigantic. Am I gonna sneeze again? Am I gonna sneeze again? And of course there's pollen. Lots of pollen. Okay, I think it's gone. I think. Look at green, look at green. But a well-maintained forest, there's some energy that goes along with it. I know nature maintains its own forest. We're not getting into that conversation, but if you're trying to give a state park look to your property, they've accomplished it here. It takes an enormous amount of work. Yes, mowing is included with that, but also guarding against forest fires and everything else. Too much for this video, but it would make a great video for down the road. To say is that, well, we're talking about homecomings and families, and relationships are kind of like state parks and kind of like personal properties that you are trying to make look like a state park. I'm just saying, you gotta maintain them. If you're planning a homecoming in 2021, treat it like you would a well-maintained forest. Boy, I'm going a long way for this analogy, but treat it like you would a well-maintained forest. You gotta nurture, you gotta love on it, you gotta be honest, you gotta treat it with respect and dignity that it deserves. And those relationships sometimes can be hard because you remember things that happened 20 years ago. You haven't forgotten it and they're not sorry for it. But sometimes if you let it go and just nurture the relationship and focus on the love and not the history, you'll do a whole lot better in your homecomings.
I'm sorry, I just don't see you with a cheerleader.
She's a basketball.
You love it.
You love it. You're loving it. Why, Daddy?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, those hot days are simply good. Like, that is sick. I haven't had an onion that good since the last summer I was here. Here, cut.
An onion's so good it'll make you cry.
It's a crunch.
Oh my God.
I have to get you another one.
Never mind the burger, just onion, tomato.